guys, yesterday I had a call with a good friend of mine who are really worried about making his first sale. He just built his first online store and want to dig deep into that business, but he's still looking for his first sale. And I think it's a pretty common worry to be worried about if it's possible to make sales, and the first sale is always exciting, and most people will never forget about this first one. But I think people are focusing too much on making this just one sale, and to be honest, of course, this is some kind of validation that your business is working, but in fact it's not that important as the majority of people may think. It's more kind of the first step, and from there on you have to be able to scale it. In fact, making one sale is super easy. Reach out with those Instagram direct messages. It almost works every time. But from there on you have to be capable of scaling your business and making that second, 10th and 100th sale, which will give you the opportunities you're looking for in terms of building your business. So have this long-term goal always in mind. I'm always saying don't get fancy and do one step after the other, but on the same time I can highly recommend to think about what you want to do in the future without getting overwhelmed with it and not executing in the current situation where you are. So try to mix it up, have an eye on your long-term goal while executing for your current short-term goals, making the sales. Just be confident that your first sale will come. It's just a logical result on working hard and doing your research stuff. But don't get too overwhelmed with the idea of just making one sale and then you're satisfied, because if your biggest goal is to make this first sale, then you achieved everything you want in your business with that first sale, and you don't have any motivation left in your future or in the future of your business. So aim for the high numbers while executing for the low numbers. So yeah, I hope I could give you some insights on how you can, not should. I'm not your guru, so on how you can build your future business. So yeah, have this in mind and execute as well. Like I told you before, there is a difference between having a store or running a regular online store and building a brand. And to build brand awareness and really build a brand which resists over a couple of years, you have to be active on all those social media platforms like Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatsoever. But if you just want to have that regular store which gives you some kind of money, which allows you to maybe even quit your day job, it's more easier to be active on those social media platforms, because you just have to be on one or two platforms at a time. So you just have to be there where your target audience is, or the majority of the target audience. There's this 20 to 80 kind of thing from Pareto. I will link an article up in the info box. So you just have to be there where your target audience is. But of course, to get this knowledge, you have to have some data, and this data you get by pushing out your content on all those platforms and then seeing where you get the most attention and the most responses to your post. So to start with, just go on the main platforms for images like Pinterest or Instagram, then of course on Facebook, and as well on some video platform like YouTube, and maybe even on audio like SoundCloud. They're all free. You can use it for free, which is awesome. And then over the time, like 6 months in, you can think about where you will settle, and then you can even cut out the platforms which are not working as you want it to be, and then settle down on that other platforms which are working for you, and then you have the majority of your customers, and you know where your target audience is and what kind of people those guys are, and then you can dig deep into that platform.